next time.
Well, exactly. Bishop, it's a very delicate balancing because you talk about NCCK, yet there is a registrar of societies that's actually domiciled in the office of the Attorney General that is tasked with the registration of churches. So I get some land, I erect some dome tent, I have a public address system, some plastic seats, and I start off. First Sunday, I have a congregation of 20. It grows. I have a vibrant choir. Maybe I venture into social media. I attract masses. At the end of the year, I have thousands of congregants. Not
followers.
Now followers. Who are now turning into, they're actually now your followers. Very faithful. But remember that initially, you've done your feasibility study. You know the area, the catchment area. Now you tailor your messaging
to fit the need.
To fit the need. If it's in somewhere like Karen, you sell hope.
Yes.
Richness. If it's the other like Kibra, you want to sell fear. If you don't do this, you'll go to hell. The clergy, in as much as we may maybe say that maybe blame you for the greed. Not really a wholesome condemnation, but a section.
Yes.
But also the tailoring of your messaging to the congregation, to the faithful, is also one thing. What do you say of that?
You know,
the tailoring of the message.
There's actually a portion of scripture that says that the gospel that will be preached. The gospel that will be preached, do not just preach what the itchy ears want to hear. And that's one of the signs of the end times. That there will be preachers who will only preach what the world wants to hear. In essence, kuwapaka mafuta, so that they can give. Not necessarily the true gospel. And I said, that is the point where EAK, NCCK should come in and advise government or the registrar of societies and say, you know what, as a body, this we don't agree with. Yeah, this is not about doctrine. This is just purely wrong. This is morally wrong, and we don't accept this. And they should advise government, close down this church, rain down on these rogue ministers. Because they have the capacity to do so, but they don't. So the question for me I keep asking is, why don't they want to rain down on rogue ministers? And there are two reasons that I can come up with. Number one is either they are cowards, or number two, they are beneficiaries. Because you live in glass houses, you don't want to throw stones. Because you also have skeletons. So you don't want to point fingers at another because there are three others pointing at you.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I'm not saying the issue of judging each other here. I'm just saying, I think we have to come to a place where we hold each other accountable. For example, we keep complaining that our members of parliament are taking us to the bathroom. Wanatuosha mbaya. You know, I think at this point, CDF is what? 100 million every month?
Yeah, every year.
130.
130.
Exactly. I want to imagine in every county and in every constituency, there are young men in every constituency and every county. If they would form legal teams and they would take their members of parliament to court and ask them to account for that 100 million every year. I don't know how much Pesa Mashinani is in terms of the counties.
But the MP will argue he has no role in the CDF management.
Then let's hold him accountable on what he manages. Let us audit the roads in every constituency, in every county. Let me tell you something. The day the young men in every county will say, you know what, enough is enough. This money that is being sent to the county is our money. We want to know exactly what happens. And they go to the Auditor General, they write to the Auditor General and say, we want you to give us an audited report of how our money was spent in the county. And where there are discrepancies, they go to court and say, we want to recover our money. The day we go down there and say enough is enough. this country will change. The day we hold each other accountable. And it's the same thing. The day NCCK, EAK, and all these other organizations will say, you know what, enough is enough. We first of all hold each other accountable. Let me tell you a story. Samuel, one of the greatest prophets in the Bible, when he was coming to the end of his life, he stood up and he challenged the people of his day. He asked them, show me. In fact, let me read it out. 1 Samuel chapter 12 and verse 3. 1 Samuel chapter 12 and verse 3. He says, here I stand, testify against me in the presence of the Lord and his anointed. Whose ox have I taken? Whose donkey have I taken? Whom have I cheated? Whom have I oppressed? From whose hand have I accepted a bribe to make me shut my eyes? If I have done any of these things, I will make it right. He was challenging the entire country and he was saying, if I have done anything wrong, bring it to the table. I want you to tell me, any minister today, they are there, maybe I might not know, but I'm yet to see a minister or a denominational head who would stand and make this statement publicly. Nioneshe, with everything I have, show me what I have taken unlawfully. I can account for everything, even a shoelace that I have. Show me.
You.
Come.
Individually.
Yes. I can account for everything I have. Yeah. I can draw a line. My taxes.
It's your word against yourself. So
yeah. and maybe we are here. It's public.
Yeah.
This is a public forum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go back
until that